starts tonight, right? Hanukkah.
It does at sundown, yeah.
Starts tonight at sundown. So happy Hanukkah if you're going to be celebrating. We have some gift items for anyone on your gift list, or maybe a little something for you. I say anyone. We're calling the show Gifts for Dudes. There's items here that the women can appreciate just as much as the men can. So hopefully we can help you figure something out for someone in your life, for the holiday season, maybe for you. It's going to be fun. We have a couple hours to share with you. I'll be on the network this afternoon with Loretta. Who's taking this spot this afternoon? Do you know?
Lauren will be here.
Lauren's going to be, she's fantastic. We love her.
Yeah.
So she's going to be here this afternoon as we do this live, so please come back and join her. We got some good things though. It's going to be a fun show. We have everything from skincare, which for those that don't know, skincare is a growing thing for the men like you might not believe. David Pollock has put together some amazing products for the guys. I use everything on this table here that's going to be coming up. We have some jewelry for him. We have some of those beautiful knives. I have a small little pocket knife collection at home. We have some of those come in. And actually, we're going to start with, just again, the coolest one. If I just held this is one of the cool things about doing this, because we don't have graphics up that give away all the information. So you don't have any idea what this is. What is that? What is that? TikTok, you get the first look. Hi to everyone on TikTok that is joining us here. And now everyone else, give me a look at this. What
is that?
Can I say hell? What the hell is this? So, what it actually is, it's a cool little motorcycle. It's a flashlight. So you have headlights, it doubles a flashlight. It's something that belongs in your car. It is something that belongs in your garage, maybe, because it actually opens up, and it's a little toolkit. I have one of these in our upstairs. Our laundry room is upstairs. I have one of these up there because anytime it feels like I need a little repair, whether it's a screw in my eyeglasses or my watches. I'm a big watch collector, so I have a lot of watches. It feels like the toolkit is down in the garage, and I'm too lazy to go downstairs to go to the garage to get the regular toolkit. So I keep something like this upstairs, so when I need a small little screwdriver, or actually this has a lot more. I'm hoping everything doesn't fall out of this, so you can see this, because there is a whole ratchet set in here. There's an entire ratchet set. I think I can take this part out. Yes, I can, just so you can see. These are all of the, it's all right back here too. Okay, yeah. Even better. Now, where's my pointer? Here's what you're getting. So, this is the ratchet set. It includes the chrome-plated bits. There's 10 parts to that set. You have some Phillips head, some standard head screwdrivers there, the little adapters there. Here are the sockets. This is the handle, and this is the prolonged bar to give you that extra room, that extra reach that you need. The cool thing about this is it's so portable. This can go with you in motorcycle, in your little bag, in the glove compartment of your car, backseat of your car. It's not taking up a lot of space. So when you need those tools, you have them. Then, and more sockets here. So you have the two there and then the two there. This is a measuring tape, which is just cool the way that it's stored in here. So again, everything that you need has a place. And so when you're done using it, you put it right back, you know where it's going to be. Love that idea. And then the 4 screwdrivers. Let me just show you these, because of anything in here, these you're probably going to use more than anything else. Now, just as an example, this is the smallest of the screwdrivers. This is perfect for the little screw on your eyeglasses. In fact, this could use a little tightening right now. So I can put that in. Very rare anyone sees me without my glasses on. So and tighten it up a little bit. Wow, that was actually a lot looser than I thought. So give that a little bit of a tightening using the smallest of the screwdrivers. Also, great if you are a watch person like I am, because many times, while this actually is a bad example, it doesn't have any screws on it, but many times these links are held in place by really small screws. And this is the size screwdriver that you need. to take links off, to adjust links, to do whatever it is that you need to. So that's a cool little extra tool that you have that is part of this toolkit. I'll put my watch back on. And a lot of you joining us for the live stream now. Welcome to all of you. Is that Instagram I'm seeing there? What is that?
Yes, that is Instagram.
That's Instagram. Okay. That's TikTok I'm seeing here.
Yes.
Okay. So, anyway, here's how you order. If you are interested in this, it is number 101. So, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, any of those, you just type sold 101 in the little comment box there, and then someone will contact you about placing an order. If you're on TikTok, however, there's a link up here somewhere that you click, and that takes you to the ordering portal, basically like that, right?
To the website.
The website.
Yeah.
So, I haven't even said how much this is. How much is it? $9.99, is that right?
That's right.
$9. Listen, for $10 as a stocking stuffer, and that is a cliched term I try not to use because in this industry, everything becomes a stocking stuffer. But it is true because of the size. It is. It's ridiculous.
I got a new set of tires as a stocking.
A set of tires, a stocking stuffer. Great example. Yes. No, not everything is a stocking stuffer. This is the size that it would fit into a stocking. So it literally could be a great stocking stuffer. If you have someone who is maybe not the handiest person in the world, they don't need a whole big toolbox filled with tools. These are the essentials. These are the 20 basic things, and it's in this cool little case, all plastic, and this is a very bright flashlight. There's the switch for the flashlight itself. This is just a little latch that opens it up so you can get access to all the tools. So for $9.99, by the way, if you are new to Shop LC, let me just explain who we are because we do these live streams. A lot of people do live streams. That's not necessarily new and unique, but the people behind this live stream is an entire cable shopping network that's been around 12, 13 years now, but more than that, I guess. About 15 years, actually. Anyway, and we broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on television and on streaming and on apps and all kinds of places. I will be on the main network this afternoon with Loretta presenting some of our home items. So a lot of ways that you can shop us, but that's who you're buying from. So we're an established business. We're not just someone who is popping up to sell things on the internet, and we might be here 6 months from now. We might not be. We're an established company. Our parent company is based out of India. We have shopping networks here in the United States, 2 actually in the UK, 1 in Germany, and we are the fastest growing home shopping network. And this is maybe the coolest thing that we do, is delivering joy, great products, but more importantly, the meals we provide. Every order, whether you do it on TV or through this, equals a meal that is provided for a child. And we have delivered now over 45 million, just through Shop LC, 45 million meals to kids in the United States and in India. We partner with No Kid Hungry in the United States, which I was just at one of our outlet malls here in San Marcos, Texas over the weekend, and there are a number of retailers there who are doing things with No Kid Hungry. So this is a big organization. And then in India, a company called Akshapatra. So every single purchase equals a meal for one of these hungry kids. So it's a great way to deliver some joy as well. So continue to grab that behind the scenes. I just heard I'm gonna go mute my phone here. That's gonna annoy me. I forgot to mute my devices, so I don't want to hear this for the next 2 hours. So let me do that. And we're gonna move. And oh man, I missed David Pollock by about this much this morning. I know. I forgot he was here, and I saw him post on social that he was literally in the building. He had just left because I love his product. Skincare for the men is an exploding thing. And what David has, we're doing the shave cream first. That's the after. Here's the shave cream. I got these products from David. Well, I've been using his products. First off, David Pollock is a cosmetic chemist. He's been producing products for us for a while now, for, 6, 7 years. But even before that, he has been in business making products for other companies. A lot of the people in the cosmetic industry will reach out to him. They don't make their own formulations. They go to a guy like David and say, can you make products for us? He says yes. They put their labels, their packaging on it, end of story. This is eliminating all that middleman and all that packaging. So you probably have purchased David's products before, it's just they've been under a different name. He came up with this shave cream, he's partnered with NASA on some of these for reasons that he can explain better than I can, so I don't want to kind of misrepresent anything. But the information for some of this is here on the box. So I'm just going to read this because these are his words. When you think of NASA, you typically don't think of the effect of space travel on skin, such as loss of collagen and elasticity, even a delay in healing wounds and burns. NASA scientists made a major breakthrough in 3D stem cell technology, resulting in a biomimetic suspension rich in growth factors. These are scientists talking. Amino acids, proteins, and peptides that visibly help the skin regain its ability to rejuvenate and heal, leaving the skin looking younger and more lively. That's what I care about right there, that line. Leaving the skin younger and more lively. And with 3 decades of experience creating products for some of the most recognized brands in the industry, I realize that this technology is a game changer and he's bringing it to us. So anyway, this is a shave cream. I'm going to open this box up and I'm just going to show this to you because when I think of a shave cream, you think of the foams. In the cans, push the button and this big foam comes out, fills your hand, you apply it. And so I saw this tube, thought, this is not what I'm used to as a shave cream. I'm used to slathering something all over me, and for me, it's all over my head. And when you open this up, it comes out literally like a cream. And so I wasn't quite sure at first what I was getting myself into because this is not the biggest tube in the world. So I thought, okay, 2 uses and this is gone. A little goes a very long way. Do I have a towel?
I will get you.
Never mind. This will work. This will work. And well, actually, here I can just. I'm just going to show you because when you apply this to your skin, now I would need a little bit more than that. You can see how it does hang out. Now, yeah, I would need more than that. That wasn't enough, but not much, frankly. So you just put enough on. So basically, oh, what the heck? I've opened it now. Let's just.
You should have brought your razor. We could.
You know what? I should have. I did not shave this morning. Actually, I was running very late, so I did not shave this morning. So there is some stubble here, but that is literally about all you need, and that doesn't look like much, and it isn't. So this lasts a very long time. With that amount, obviously, I'm going to water on my face first. With that amount of product, I am getting the closest shave I have ever had. Did I shave yesterday? I think I might have shaved yesterday. I don't remember. But it literally is the closest shave that I've ever had using this product. At the price of $8.44, right now, it's on clearance at $8.44. I would be stocking up on this, and I'm going to follow my own advice because I love this. If you want to get the guy in your life, a game-changing product, and I mean this seriously, this is going to change how he shaves. It is going to give him the closest shave that he has ever had, and I'm speaking from experience now. And incidentally, yes, I use it everywhere, all over my head. I consider myself actually kind of fortunate. I don't have to sit in a barber chair every couple of weeks to have my hair done.
Yeah.
I just heard over there, so yeah, it's okay. And so yeah, it is a game-changing product, and at this price, because you can buy a can of shaving cream for a few bucks, and you're going to use a lot of it, and it is not going to give you as close a shave. There was something about this area right in here that when I used a regular shaving cream, I always missed, and I had in fact, he's still here, one of our producers, Daniel, he'd always tease me about this one little area right here that I always seem to miss. Haven't had that happen since I started using this. I don't know why that is. It's a different product. I don't know. I get a closer shave, whatever it is. But yeah, there's a little bit of stubble there. But a couple days growth, that's not bad. I do love this. David has a lot of product. In fact, what do we have here? Oh, this is just, yeah, this is good information. Future Shaving here, NASA Tech, the science of shaving and anti-aging, which I love. Combined bringing the ultimate in smooth, ultra-hydrating shaving. Space Age Tech softens hair for a closer shave. Glides smoothly across the skin. It really, I hadn't even thought about this. Since I started using this, I haven't nicked myself once. And it's almost inevitable that, maybe not every time I shave, but every other or every third time, I would nick myself somewhat. That hasn't happened once since I started using this. Helps heal the appearance of cuts and nicks. Hasn't been an issue. Leaves the skin soft and luxurious. And it really does. This, I mean this to any woman out there watching who wants her gentleman, or any guy watching who wants his guy to have the closest shave possible. Get this. I swear by this. I have been using this now for a while. I love this. It is, what was the clearance price? 8 something?
Yes, let's see. Oh.
Our screen says $12.99, but I see on the website it says clearance $8.44.
So they've lowered that since they scheduled it.
You know what? David's in town. They scheduled this show, what, yesterday, 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
David's in town. Lots of times when we have guests in town, they'll do special promotions for him. So it's very possible that's what happened. Because it is $12.99. That's what I've spent for this before. So I know that's right. So it's very possible just for this event, since he's in town. I know it's his last visit for the year that they've taken this to $8.44 just for the event. So I would stock up on that. Because that I've never, $12.99 is good, $8.44 obviously a lot better. And to be able to buy a big, how many ounces is this? 6 ounces. So and a little goes a long way. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, that's step 1, as every guy knows. Then there's step 2, because you can't just shave and then step away and be done with it. You need a good aftershave. You need something to help soothe the skin after you have shaved. Same story. I used the same Neutrogena aftershave for probably 20 years. It's just been a staple on the vanity in the master bathroom. Since I got this, it's all I've used. And same kind of thing, a little goes a long way. This is using the same clinical results formulation. In fact, let me do this right now before I go any further. Moisturizing aftershave composed with the 3D stem cells, a one of a kind. Watch one of David's presentations sometimes when he talks about these 3D stem cells. Stem cell technology was kind of a big thing in the news about 22 years ago now, a long time ago. And these are plant-based stem cells that they use. And they do this amazing job to help replenish and to hydrate your skin. And it's technology that he has in this formulation. Replenishes nutrients to the skin. Soothes irritation after shaving. First off, replenishes nutrients to the skin. Restores the skin's hydration up to 161%. To 161%. Improves elasticity up to 42%. And repairs skin damage from shaving and free radicals. So if you have problematic skin, if you have damage to your skin, this can help to repair that. Now, I do these live streams without makeup. If I'm on TV, I have makeup on because the cameras are so awful. I don't know how clearly you can see this or not, but I don't have the problem areas that I used to have with my skin. And I've been trying to take good care of my skin my whole life. Since I've been in TV shopping most of my life, I've been selling skincare products all my life. And so I've been very fortunate that I've been around good products. When I was at Shop HQ, formerly Shop NBC, formerly Value Vision, we had great products, and now we have David here at Shop LC with amazing products. So I've been very fortunate to have good products as part of my life. This, however, when it comes to aftershaves, first off, a lot of companies don't do an aftershave. I mentioned the brand Neutrogena. I've used it forever just because it's really all that's out there, other than some of the brands specifically designed for men's skincare. There's a company called Anthony based out of New York. I get their emails every day, I think. And they're a great product, but they're very expensive. So to be able to get, and this is also on clearance, great reviews. Actually, Stephanie, let me see some of those, because I didn't realize that we had this. On the website, some of the reviews just saying, great product, got for my son. Works well, I use this every morning. Great scented shaving foam, just tried my shaving cream, has a nice scent, gives me a nice close shave. Aftershave, good price. Clinical results, men's NASA aftershave I got as a Christmas gift. Too soon to say. Okay, that's fair point. And I think they're gonna love it. Because I love this so much. And it's the same kind of thing. Let me actually, here, I guess I can show you this too. Perhaps a little cap on this.
I didn't prime it.
Okay, that's fine.
You could be there for
It
a
usually
while.
doesn't take a lot to prime these. There we go. That's all there was to it. So.
I would have spent 5 minutes priming.
No, this David's product, you don't need to do that. So all you do, shave, and then literally just a little dollop, just a little bit, and just work it into the skin. And that would have been that one little dot enough for this whole area here. So you always want to try and go upward if you can. I don't always follow that rule, but they always say go upward. Gravity pulls down, so you want to go upward. And that was it, just that one little dot. So the one I've had a very long time now, and man, I couldn't even tell you how long I've had the one that I have now, and it's still at home, and there's still plenty of product in that. So obviously, again, clearance, our regular price on this is $12.99. I'm guessing because David's in town, we have an event price of $8.44. I would stock up on this as well. The shelf life on these is, it says 6 months. I know.
Oh, that's once it's opened.
Yeah, once it's open.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's a good point. Yeah.
Only like 2 years.
If you ever wonder how we know that, always every product skincare related is going to have a little, looks like a little jar with a lid open, and it's going to say something like 6M, 48M. That's how many months the product is good. And that's right, it is once it's open. So once it's opened, it's good for 6 months. And so that's why you can stock up on these products and get a bunch of them. And it also has his email. He answers his emails himself. And his website is all listed on the back of all these products. You really do need to give these a try. So many people have left reviews on both the shaving cream, and we're going to get to the eye treatment next, and the aftershave, that you can go to our website and check those out yourself. And again, it's great product.
What are all those little things up there? I can't read it. I'm assuming no
Oh,
cruelty, made
yeah,
in America.
good point. Yeah, there's all these little icons on the top here. Paraben free
Oh, nice.
is the first one. This is cruelty free. They don't do any animal testing on any of these. GMO free, I think, is what that one is.
Let's see.
There's a glare on the screen, so that's why I gotta back up a little bit.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, hey.
There we go.
Still not sure on that. I think it's GMO free. Plastic
Yeah,
free.
GMO free.
Something.
Oh, PEG, whatever PEG is, it's not good. It's not good. We
You
don't
don't
want
want PEG, exactly. No PEG. Plastic free PEG. I gotta look that one up. I have no idea. No idea. Made
no
in the USA.
poly. I think that's the no poly whatever.
No.
It's all that means. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff, exactly. What does it say on?
And it's made in the USA.
I mean, look at the box. It's probably on the box, yeah. Paraben free. No petrochemicals is the one that looks like a nuclear reaction there. No petrochemicals. Made in the USA, paraben free, and the PEG one doesn't say here.
See,
so
if David hadn't just skipped out on us, he could tell us.
Yes. Doesn't say. Anyway, so listen, I know we're moving on here. We have the eye treatment to get to next, but I just, you have to give this a try. It is fantastic product. Great gift for the gentleman in your life. And with Hanukkah starting tonight and Christmas in 18 days, I think it is now. I think it's 18 days. It's definitely a time to get some items for the gentleman in your life. 2 skincare down, 1 to go, and oh, here's the other one I love. The eye firming treatment. Now, an eye cream for the guys is another one that is logical, wants to look young, here's what happened. COVID hit, we all wound up on Zoom calls, we all wound up on FaceTime, and we all realized, some people for the first time, how we're appearing to the rest of the world. All of a sudden now you had, and this is a fact, you had sales of earrings and necklaces skyrocketing because women realized that they needed those accessories. And because we became more aware of how we appear. This is something that a lot of guys have never thought about, but they're now aware that the eye area can really start to show signs of aging. So if you want to combat some of those signs of aging, this one little tube right here, this one tube of eye cream is fantastic. It, again, usually $12.99, is on clearance apparently for $8.44, so ignore the $12.99 it says you're paying. $8.44 is your price. Now, let me see, this is indeed open, okay. And same kind of thing, you do not need a lot of this. Now, I haven't, since I was running late this morning, I haven't applied anything at all, and I'm going to use TikTok, so just bear with me as my guinea pig while I apply this. Start at the bottom, go around the eye area. And you can already probably, at least on my camera, I can start to see the color is a lot more uniform than over here. So it makes a difference immediately, and the effects do wind up being cumulative. So over time, it helps to combat the signs of age. Wow, that made a big difference. And it can, but more importantly, is the long-term effects to help combat the signs of aging, and that's what an eye firming treatment does. And you have to be very careful with what you use in the eye area, because that skin is a lot more sensitive than this skin here. So David's formulations will take that into effect. Visually reduces fine lines and puffiness around the eyes by 84%. These are very precise numbers, and there's a reason for that. All of these things are measurable. They actually have ways of measuring the fine lines, the puffiness, and figuring out what the change actually is. So that's a number that they've actually measured. Reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, revitalizes the skin's youthful appearance. Hydrate, well, this is what I was just speaking about, hydrates the delicate skin around the eyes, because in that area with the loss of moisture that you can suffer, and with the lines and the wrinkles that build up over time as we age, that can help hydrate that delicate skin. You don't want, as great as this is, the aftershave cream is, as great as any moisturizer is, that you're using everywhere else, you don't ever want to apply it to the eye area. In fact, a lot of the serums, if you ever use any of the retinol-based serums, which are wonderful, and I do use them, alpha hydroxy acid serums, which again I do use and I love, they always say avoid the eye area, because the skin is different. That's why you have specially formulated items like this, which are going to help the eye area, and this is designed for the men. Ladies, I know you're probably thinking, you would love to have something like this for you. And there are. David has products for the women on our website designed for you. Men's skin is very different from women's skin. Some products can intermingle, and a man can use it, a woman can use it. But products like these are formulated for men's skin and not women's skin. So that's the only reason why we're presenting these three specifically as guys' products. Now, ladies, if you accidentally use one day, world's not going to end. You're not going to, have to suffer any consequences from it. But he has products specifically designed for women's skin, traditionally a little bit more sensitive. Men's skin, traditionally a little bit firmer. So that's why there are different products for men and for women. And David produces, same thing, all of these himself. And I'll show you on the back of every one of these boxes his email, his website, all that information is there. So he's easy to reach, easy to contact if you have questions about how you use these. Also, since you're watching us on social, follow him on social media. He's easy to find. Clinical results 24/7.
He has fun posts too.
Well, he does. That's the reason I'm trying to encourage you to follow him, because his posts are kind of fun. He likes his coffee, and so he'll post a lot of things about that. David Pollock, I think you just search his name and you'll find him as well. So there's a few ways that you can find him, but do find him and follow him on social media. Only reason I bring that up is because he also points out when he has shows upcoming, which is how I knew that he was going to be in this building this morning, because he had posted on social media about his upcoming shows that he has. In fact, now that I've said that, let me just real quick grab my iPad. Let me just look and see. Log into this app that has our schedules, and what's today? Today is the 7th. He will be back, of course, the second we're done, noon. He will be back on air at noon Central Time, and that might be his last show for this visit. David in studio, noon. I have an air fryer with Loretta this afternoon. It says toys. I don't remember seeing any toys. Maybe they're just adding that to the show. That'll be fun.
He is tomorrow too.
Is he tomorrow?
I'm trying to find my EPG on this. Oh, well, it's not on this computer.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah, he's in tomorrow.
That's why they lowered this stuff.
You're getting, the reason they lowered this is because tomorrow, I'll bet these products are going to be aired. Tomorrow's under 10 day, for those that don't know, and so now that's an under 10 item, because you're right, it's on at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and then again, noon and 1 p.m. Central Time, so that is indeed why. I will have Dan Dennis's company tomorrow, and we have some watches in our 8 p.m. hour. I'm seeing this for the first time, so that's why I'm just...
It's interesting. Oh, look what I'm doing.
I know, that's in my show. That's what I'm doing. This is how we find out. We have to log into to this app and have a look, because nobody tells us. All right, we continue.
You got to fend for yourself around here.
You got that right. Yes, you do. I might have been gone for a year and a half. Some things change, some things never change. Okay.
Really cool.
I'm assuming this is in this box right here.
Yeah.
I love how these things come packaged. Wrapping presents is a nightmare for a lot of people. I'm no expert in it. I got very lucky back, man, I guess I was in college. I was working for a department store in the north called Dayton's. It was the big department store at the time. They've been bought out 50 times over. And at one point, they used to have a wrapping area where you could go spend a few bucks and have whatever you just bought wrapped by the people there. And one day I just said, you know what, can I just watch how you wrap a present? So I learned from watching this woman for about 20 minutes how to wrap presents. Now, I've forgotten a lot of it over the years, but...
I did that at Marshall Fields.
At Marshall Fields? Okay.
I got Christmas jobs, and it was so much fun. I'm a good rapper.
Yeah, okay, see? But it takes watching or learning from someone at a Marshall Fields or a Dayton's or one of those things to learn how... I don't even know if they still do that anymore, but they used to. On one of my podcasts, I was bemoaning the fact that you don't even have salespeople in these stores anymore. You go in, they're cashiers, and that's it. You can't even get help anymore in these stores. They used to have personal shoppers, and anyway. Oh, fun getting old. But no, something like this, it's the best thing in the world. You put a bow on it, ribbon around it, you're done. You don't need fancy wrapping. What is inside is very cool, because you have the pocket knife, you have the pen, and you have a wallet. Even in this day and age, I was driving into work today listening to one of the business stations, and they're talking about AI and chat GPT and all of these things, all this technology that's changing our lives. We still need, men and women, we still need these 3 items. I, at some point today, will use a pen. I have already today used my wallet. And I carry with me all the time in my backpack a pocket knife. And the number of times I have had to loan that out to people in this building because they have to open a box, open a package, or use it at home for the same thing. Box comes in the mail, need to open it. Breaking down boxes after Christmas. Best thing in the world to have. So AI and Chat GPT and all these things, never going to replace the need for these three items. Let me show you the wallet. This is really nice. Wow. This actually is really, really, how much is this? $9.99.
Of course it is.
Wow.
Pieces, everything. And does that have a screwdriver, a corkscrew on that little knife?
Yes, yes, this one does. Some do, some don't. This one does. It has the corkscrew. It has all of the weekend essentials. You have the corkscrew and you have the bottle opener. And
Weekend.
I'm opening it for
Tuesday night.
10:41 in the morning on a Thursday, the way this day's going. And then you have the little pocket knife, corkscrew over here, and then the Phillips screwdriver right there. So that's why these are essentials. You're always going to need these. Technology will never replace any of that. Stores right here. The wallet, though, I'm just looking, it has 1, 2, 3 compartments on one side for credit cards, then an ID compartment on this side with a little see-through window, 2 compartments for currency or receipts or whatever you have. But getting back to technology, one of the things that has changed, and not necessarily for the better, is that we need to be careful about what we're storing. Oh, and an outside. Oh, I love this. That removable, see, this is where I keep my ID in the little removable thing, so it can just slide in and out like that. Sometimes that's all you need to carry with you. I'm not a cash, I haven't carried cash since COVID, so I'm all about plastic. Credit cards in there, ID on that side. Anyway, but the reason I would keep it in here is because this is RFID protected and RFID blocking. If you've had any of your credit card companies send you a new credit card over the past few years, you know it has that little computer chip in it now. So when you go to check out, you just touch the thing, walk away, because that is sending information to that little device. Well, there are people in the world now who on the dark web can take a similar bit of technology, but to suck that information, for lack of a better term, from your credit card and do it without you even knowing about it. Anything in here is called RFID technology. Anything in here is protected from that. So if I'm walking by you and I have that device and your credit cards are in a wallet that's not protected, again, I don't even have to be right next to you. I can be within 6, 10 feet, whatever the range is, and get that information. Not with this. It's all protected. It's all blocked. So that's great little extra protection in this wallet, which I get at $9.99 when we were at the outlet mall over the weekend. Got my Christmas shopping done. Feels so good.
No.
Feels so good to be done. But we were looking at leather goods because we wanted to get a handbag for my mother-in-law, and a wallet like that is $49, just with a Coach name or something on it. So to get because it is leather, a leather wallet and the knife and the pen all in one very good looking little presentation box. Just put a bow on it and you're out the door and you're done. And this is a 5-star rated item on the website. So if you go to the website, anytime someone leaves a review, they wind up on the website. We don't censor them, remove them. If it's a 1-star rated, it's 1-star rated. We have those on the website. Not everything is perfect. This is 5-star rated. Wallet is smooth, looks very expensive. But both the black and the brown set. This is the black set, by the way, for my grandsons for Christmas. I'm sure they'll love them. Next one says very nice and very happy. Next one says always looking for men's gifts for both family and students. Great buy as always. Thank you. And that's the smart thing to do. Just kind of keep your eye open for things like this when they come around, because even if right now, today, you don't know who this is going to be for, I can almost promise you that at some point between now and Christmas, you'll think of a name. When we were finishing our shopping the other day, at one point I thought, that's it, done, and then I remembered, no, I'm not. Another name came to mind. So there's always going to be those last minute names. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's that neighbor who is there helping you out all the time. You're on vacation, they pick up your mail for you. Those kind of people. It's nice to remember them around the holidays. And with 3, really the epitome of essential items in this kit. It is absolutely worth getting in on. Excuse me. And at this price of $9.99, considering that the wallet on its own can be a $45 purchase. And as silly as it sounds, I have given little pocket knives like this as gifts 100 times over, and they're always well received. A few years ago, in fact, when I was working here, my producer, my director, and my visual stylist at the time, I gave them all little pocket knives as gifts, and they love them. And I know for a fact, because that director is still here, I know he still has his, and he uses it, because they're the kind of thing you don't think about right away, and then all of a sudden, oh, this package just arrived in the mail, I need to open it, the tape is really stuck. Have your pocket knife with you. Great safety feature to have in the car too. Every vehicle should have something like that too, just as part of the survival kit, winter survival kit.
Look what we did here.
What do we do?
You get five, $49.95,
$49.95 for 5 of them, right?
and we get free shipping.
Oh,
Who else does that? Because
That's a good
officially
point.
it's $50 and over.
you're right. So what we're doing, Stephanie put 5 of these into her shopping cart just to see. The total is technically $49.95. For those that don't know, if you spend over $50 on the website, free shipping. It is applying the free shipping. Even though we're really technically 5 cents under that, you're still getting the free shipping. So if you buy 5 of these, you'll get free shipping. Otherwise, normal shipping would apply. We have a shipping cap every day too. It's something to keep in mind. If you ever hit that shipping cap, $29.99. Everything else ships on us. Keep that in mind, especially tomorrow on Fridays, because that's the day when people will buy a lot. And once you hit that shipping cap, you're done. And so you're not spending separate shipping on everything. It's just another one of the ways we're a little different than all of the others out there. So I hope we're helping you find some gifts for the guys in your life. We have a lot of things still to get to here. We're already almost wrapping up our first hour. This time is going very fast, today. Very fast today. So let's see where we're heading next. Now we're going to get, now we're going to get into some of the jewelry that, man. We are, Shop LC, a jewelry company first and foremost. And the only reason I say that is because the man who started this whole shopping network back in the 1980s started a company making jewelry. And one of the reasons we came into being was about 15 years ago, a little bit more than that because it started in the UK. He said, I'm making all this jewelry for all these retailers and for other shopping networks. Why don't I just start up my own shopping network? Started it in the UK, big success, started it here. So we can deliver these items that in a lot of cases, not all, but in a lot of cases we make, and we can manufacture them less expensively and then deliver them to you at a much lower price. This ring, for instance, $79.99. You have to see this incredible dragon ring on my hand. Look at this. Look at the size of this ring. TikTok, I'm going to give you the first look. Look at the detail on this, for crying out loud. The eyes, the mouth. Now, how's that?
That's good. You can even come a little closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's handsome.
So there we, well, thank you. Oh, the ring too. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So now you can, everyone else can see the detail. We have 2 different setups here, one for TikTok and one for the rest of the universe, and so that's why I have to do it twice over. But yeah, this is a doorbuster, and it is from our Bali Legacy collection. So even though, let me go back to the factory story. We manufacture our own jewelry. Our main factory is actually in Jaipur, India. I've been there, toured it a couple times. It's amazing to watch these pieces being made. I have yet to go to Indonesia, which is a topic that I need to discuss with some people higher up here, because it's the most beautiful place in the world. I follow a lot of our employees that work in our Indonesian facility on social media, and just something as routine as having breakfast is like palatial there. It's just, anyway. Where was I going with this thought? Oh, the detail. I'm sorry, I was staring at this because one of our hosts, Karen Conley, has been to Indonesia, and she did the show from this museum. where they had this dragon, and it's hard to give scale, that was, let's just say, enormous. And this dragon head reminds me of that museum piece, which again, massive sculpture. It's like floor to ceiling here. So that's the attention to detail that they put in their jewelry. Other networks sell jewelry made in Indonesia. There are vendors retail that sell jewelry made in Indonesia. And those pieces would sell for hundreds of dollars more than the $79.99 that you're spending today. It's because we have a factory in Indonesia that hand makes these pieces, that hand carves each and every one of these. This is a doorbuster, and it has to be a fairly new piece because we don't have any reviews yet on the website. So the people that have ordered it are I'm guessing still waiting to get there. So in fact, we've had a couple instances where on the streams, we've had things before they wind up on TV. I just had one in my show 2 nights ago. Oh, brand new. It's like, no, I had that on a live stream 2 weeks ago, but it yet to hit television.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool when that happens. So you're getting a lot of things first. This weighs 25 grams. You're going to feel the heft of this piece on the hand in a good way. It's actually really, really comfortable on because of the way that they engineer this. It is 925 sterling silver, which is the standard that you see in sterling silver, 92.5% pure silver. The heft, though, is what really makes this stand out among anything else. Most of the jewelry for the guys is stainless steel. Nothing wrong with that. We love stainless steel jewelry, but let's face it, when you can give a gift in precious metal, it's a lot more important. There's more long-term value with it. If you ever watch anything like Antiques Roadshow, any of those programs where people have antique and vintage pieces of jewelry, it's usually not stainless steel, it's silver or it's gold or it's platinum. It is a precious metal because that stands the test of time. This is still comfortable on. It is by no means a demure piece of jewelry. In fact, the size of this, the length from there to there, length is 1.25 inches. The height of the ring, meaning how high that is standing up off of the hand, I think it's going to be about close to 1/2 inch. Yeah, it is just shy of 1/2 inch up off of the hand. So this is a noticeable one. People are going to see this. So for the guy who, like for instance, we have diamonds coming up. Some great diamond, or is that moissanite?
It's diamonds.
Those are diamonds.
Wait.
We get fooled all the
Yeah.
time. Because we go back and forth now.
Oh, those are diamonds.
Those are diamonds coming up. So the guy that's wearing this maybe is wearing it to work, and then on the weekends, he's wearing this. There's a place for all of it in the wardrobe. At $79.99 just for the gram weight of the piece, because it does weigh 25.5 grams. That's about $3 a gram just for the sterling silver. That is a lot of silver in the weight of each and every one of these. And I can't get past the fact that there is so much detail to look at here. If you ever watch our live shows and you see the video, because almost inevitably during a Bali show, they'll play that video of Karen at this museum with this dragon, and it's enormous. They're very important in Balinese culture, which is why they have this homage to it in this museum. They're protectors, they're guardians, and so they have a very important role in their culture and society. It's more of the Asian depiction of a dragon, which is also very much what the Chinese depiction is like, not the American, which is, is fierce, fire-breathing dragon. They're more protectors. They're representing all these good things. And so when they do these rings, when in Indonesia, when they're making their jewelry, that's it. That's it. That is, oh my gosh, that is almost identical. They might have used that as the mold, as the idea for this. Now, just to give you an idea, when Karen stands next to it, her head is about right here. So that's how huge this is. And obviously the body of the dragon continues back forever. Oh my, see, wow, that is so spot on what you're getting here.
Different one. They like their dragon.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Oh, isn't that interesting? See, now, here again, it has like a crown on. These are important figures. These are not the fierce fire-breathing dragons. These are protectors. These are guardians. They all represent good things. They're very important in their culture and their society. Wow, that's abalone. I think that's malachite. I'm not sure. Wow. Okay, that is impressive. The eyes have to be a gem too. I don't know what that is. That's definitely abalone shell. So when they make these sculptures, they take great reference and great pride in making these, and so you wind up with something that is just ornate beyond belief. That's what you have in this ring. You have a very ornate sculpture of your own little work of art, not little literally by any means, and it's $79.99. What number are we up to? Sold 10.
He had sold 104.
Sold 104. Sold 104 in the comment box if you want to order that way. Again, on TikTok, there's a little link takes you to the website. You can order that way. There's some serious heft to these pieces. They're just be prepared. When it's 25 grams of silver, that's a lot of weight in each and every one of these. So just be advised. And again, just the detail.
I feel like we need to go to the other end of the spectrum for the dragons and show this other bad boy.
The other end of the
Like
spectrum.
this.
Oh, yeah, okay. I
was
know
going
which
to
one you're
save him
talking
for
about.
later, but it kind of makes sense now.
No, it
He's
does.
not falling.
Yeah, no, it absolutely does. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
You know what, I need both of these for a second, for a reason I'm going to explain. We're going to show you a platinum dragon in just a second. Now here's one we just showed you in silver. That was 25 grams. This is 28 grams. So on paper, the difference is 3 grams. As I stand here and hold this, if Stephanie just handed these and put one in each hand, said, guess the weight on these, I would probably say, not knowing what the precious metal is, so if I wasn't looking, I'd say, well, yeah, this is probably about 25 grams. This is probably about 40 grams. Because the heft of platinum is so much more than silver. The actual gram weights are 3 grams different. This feels so much heavier just because it is platinum and it is so much more dense. Oh boy. Let me point out, because we have this great shot here. I'm not going to dwell on this, but just so you know, Rhapsody, what is that? That's our line of jewelry. Anytime you see us talk about Rhapsody, it means it is platinum. On the inside, it's marked PT 950. Those are the legal markings. Every piece has to be identified. Your silver was marked as 925 because that's the marking for silver. PT 950 means that it is platinum and that it is 95% pure. That is above coin platinum. Coin platinum is 90. This is 95% pure platinum. Before I show this to you, I'm just going to stare at this myself because
Will that even fit in one of our Rhapsody boxes?
that's a good question. Will it fit in one of the Rhapsody boxes?
Because they're getting that. They just might not.
Yes, barely, but it does. It does fit in here. Man, my head is spinning. I have like 50 thoughts on this. I'll try not to spend the next hour talking about this, but I could. This is the Rhapsody gift box. This is how this is going to come. So when it arrives and you open this up, on the inside is a 95% pure piece of platinum. That weighs almost 1 ounce. 28.15 grams of pure platinum in this ring. 28.15 grams in weight. How much closer can I get?
You can get close.
TikTok, I'll show you in a
Yeah.
second here.
That looks good.
Look at that ring. The detail is off the charts on this ring. There is just nothing else like this in our entire inventory, okay? Now I've shown it live to everyone else. TikTok, your turn. I mean, come on. Look at that. Almost an ounce of pure, almost pure, 95% pure platinum. That is extraordinary. And that box is how it's going to come. You will get that in this box. I'm going to put this back on. This is sizes. This is a size 12 sample that I have. We have 12. We also have a 13 and a 14 available. Obviously, a good jeweler can adjust that for you, although this will probably qualify for free sizing with us too, because of the price point here. When you own platinum, you now own one of the rarest precious metals known to man. I want to do something here. Because I want to get some numbers. Let me get out an app I want to open up. This will all make sense in just a second. I want to see right now what gold and what platinum are selling for, because gold is flirting with $2,100 an ounce. It's under that now, $2,043 an ounce. Right now, if you want to buy gold, it's $2,000 an ounce. If you want to buy platinum, it is $913 an ounce. So just based on that, you would assume gold is more valuable. I want gold. Gold is twice the price of platinum, so gold is a more important precious metal. You would be barking down the wrong path if that's your philosophy. Now, it's more expensive, yes, but of the two, they don't even compete when it comes to rarity. And this is counterintuitive based on the numbers I just threw at you. So, and this, by the way, is priced where we would price and have gold piece. In fact, we have 10 karat that sells for this price at this gram weight. Anyway, all the gold that has ever been mined since the dawn of time, all of it, would fit into 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Now, recently I just read it's 3. I still say it's 2. It might be 3. Either way, if you've ever seen an Olympic-sized swimming pool, they're huge. You know, when people swim races in them, it takes a long time to go from one end to the other because they're enormous. So all the gold ever since the dawn of time would fit in 2 of those, maybe 3. All the platinum ever mined, ever, since the universe began, would fit in your living room. That is a much smaller area than Olympic-sized pools, let alone 2 or 3 of them. Why is this metal, which is obviously more rare, not at the pricing of gold? Gold is used in cars. It is used in electronics. It is used in computers. It is used in all of these things. It's supply and demand. So there's this demand for gold that has inflated the price. If you watch, I listen to a lot of business news and radio, and they've talked a lot about inflationary pressures, and there's all these outside pressures that are taking the price of gold up right now. Platinum is sitting there saying, hey, I'm the more rare precious metal. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Thing is, it's not needed for these other things. So that's why gold is more money. To buy a platinum ring for, and we have them on the website, gold jewelry prices. And that's what you are doing. You are buying, let me rephrase that, we sell gold 10 karat, which is not even 50% pure for prices like this. So to get not even pure, less than 50% pure, and now you're buying something that is so much more rare, so much more valuable. Think about the inherent nature of platinum jewelry. 95% pure, 10 karat is less than 50% pure. So I don't want to say that that's an inflated price, but this is a heavily discounted price just based on how rare this material actually is. And when you buy 10 karat at about $100 a gram, which is what this is, you're not even getting something that is 50% pure. This is 95% pure. The value in this metal is off the charts. Now, that's the end of my dissertation there. Let's talk about detail on this, because the detail is amazing. I'm actually going to back away for a second because this is a great 3-dimensional image of that dragon, and you can see how high that dragon stands up off of the ring. And I hope you're seeing as well that mirror-like reflection that the raised relief reflects down onto this platinum mirror. Platinum being a brighter, whiter, more reflective metal. Again, I love silver. Silver will always be more muted than platinum. Silver's always going to have more of a darker kind of finish to it. White gold, excuse me, same kind of thing. It's got this darker sort of sheen to it. Platinum will always be the whiter precious metal, the brighter precious metal. It will have a mirror-like surface to it. The other metals are never going to have that. When you buy a platinum ring, and truly, again, at this price of $2867.99, we have 5 payments, if that helps you out. Go to the website. You can order using budget pay. Obviously, free shipping on something like this. You own something that puts you in such an elite club. Most people will never, ever, ever own platinum. I have 2 pieces of platinum at home. They're among my most valuable pieces in my collection, even though I have a lot of gold, which right now is at an inflated price, in my opinion. The platinum is so much more valuable to me because of the rarity factor, because you have something that is significantly more rare than gold. We can never predict. If you ever hear anyone say the price of gold is going to continue to go up, walk away from that, because we have no way to know that. If the inflationary pressures change, if all of a sudden they don't need any more for computers and vehicles, you're going to see that price plummet. Platinum holds its own. Platinum is the long-term purchase. And again, just look at that attention to detail. Look at that attention to detail. This is all diamond cut, by the way. All of the edges here are completely diamond cut. This is what's called a Greek key pattern. That is inside, set into the band of the ring. The dragon is over top of it. I wish you could do what I've been doing and just hold both of these together. It is so obvious, even though the gram weight's 3 grams difference. 3 grams is nothing. This feels like it's about 10, 15 grams heavier, and that's because of the density of the metal. This is a much more dense metal than silver is. Gold at 95% pure, you have to be careful because it is a much softer metal. It becomes almost malleable. Platinum, no way, no how. In fact, another thing about platinum, when I tell you that this has 28.15 grams of platinum, it will always have 28.15 grams of platinum. If you ever go have gold tested, they're always going to say, now just so you know, before I do this, I'm going to scratch the gold. That's their disclaimer, because you're going to lose some of that gold when they scratch it, when they go to test it. With platinum, if they go to test this, you're never going to lose any of it. What happens is it's kind of like it's the only analogy I can think of. If you take a stick of butter that's a little soft, put your finger into it, the butter just kind of moves to the side, doesn't it? It doesn't fall away, fall to the ground. It's all still there. Same thing with platinum. If you were to scratch this, and it's not easy to do, that platinum stays on the ring. It doesn't fall to the ground like it would with gold or with silver. It stays right there. So that 28.15 grams, obviously bigger sizes, different gram weights would go up from there. But whatever gram weight you will have forever. I'm not big on having things reappraised every year. I've got a couple pieces of jewelry where I do every 3-4 years have reappraised. Platinum I would, again, even if the price of the platinum doesn't change that much, the rarity factor can affect it. So when you own one of the most, literally it's like a platinum mirror in the background of that dragon. This is amazing. And at $2867.99, under $3,000 for a platinum ring of this weight and this heft, I can't get past this. The inside, just there is an under gallery on this, just very quick, just to show you their TikTok. You can see that's what's going to be touching your hand. Here's where it can be sized. Same thing here. Can they see that? Mm-hmm. Perfect. There's the under gallery. So very, very, very comfortable. On, fits great on. Oh my gosh. At that price, for a platinum ring, no surprise 5-star rated. Only a couple reviews on this. Again, we don't make huge numbers of these. We'll never have 100 reviews of this ring because we don't make 100 of the rings. But the people that have it have each rated this perfect 5-star rated. It says a lot. In fact, the first one says almost a troy ounce in a platinum ring. Rarely does Shop LC have a man's ring in platinum, let alone just short of a troy ounce. My husband loves this ring. It's unique and definitely not cookie cutter in design. If you value your man, this is the ring to get. Thank you, Susan, for leaving that review because she nails it. And in fact, the next one also says the gram of platinum is nice as well, 28.15. So each one of those comments is about the weight and the heft of this piece. Almost a troy ounce, 31.1 for those that don't know. That's a troy ounce of metal. So you're at 28.15, 3 grams shy.
What's the difference between an ounce and a troy ounce again?
A troy ounce is 31.1. That's what they use in precious metal. There's a difference measurement for ounces, and I can't remember what the number is. It's 30 something.
I thought it was just 32 flat. But I don't know.
Oh, it might be 32 flat. I can't. I've always just concerned myself with the precious metal
See,
weight,
and I've always
I
just
can't
kind of
remember.
wondered. Okay.
But there is a difference. There is a difference. But 31.1. Anytime you're dealing with a precious metal, gold, silver, platinum, 31.1 grams equals a troy ounce. So this is that far away from being an ounce of platinum. And remember, this ring is 95% pure. So that's in jewelry the standard. If you've ever bought a platinum coin platinum is 90%. Once in a while you'll see a pure piece, but that's very rare. So what is it? Did you find it?
It's 28. But somebody
28.
asked, is it 28 or 32? So I'm not the only one who thinks it's 32.
Okay. Oh, good point. So, okay, maybe it's 28, maybe it's 32. Definitely 31.1 in precious metal is a troy ounce of material here. Yeah, this is going to drive us crazy. Let's see. 32 ounces.
How much is... Wait.
How many pounds? No, that's not right. Is 1 gram...
Wait.
Well, that's 1 gram. Let's see.
How many? Oh, I did that backwards. I'm sorry, Shawn.
Oh! She was searching 32 ounces. There we go. We'll try this again.
How many? Wait, I'm doing it again. How many grams?
Are in an ounce. There we go. Okay. The Google says 28.3495. 1 ounce equals 28 point whatever I said. 3495. So that would be for non-precious metal equivalents. I don't even know why there is a difference. I never even thought about it, but there is a difference. So if you're weighing your flour for a recipe, you go for 28.34, I guess. And I love what people search for. Someone search for how
I
many.
need to get off that.
How many?
Company.
Yeah, that's a company website, their company internet. We had to see how many grams in an ounce of weed. Apparently, that's what was being Google searched there. So
It was the first thing they came.
there's probably an alarm in IT going off right now. Saying, look what Stephanie's Google search. It was in the results that came up, so we just clicked the link. It's not like we were actually looking for that. Anyway. Oh,
I don't even know what to go to next. How do you follow up that up? I mean, we got some.
You don't
stuff.
follow this up. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of good things to get to. It's just following up platinum with anything is
I
impossible
guess
to do.
gold and diamonds don't just. You know, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. Boy, man, we got a couple of nice rings. I didn't even see this other one.
And then we got the champagne diamonds.
Champagne diamonds, white diamonds. We still have knives. I mean, we've got something for everyone here.
Yeah.
Some nice leather bracelets. And, in fact, let me just take this pause that refreshes real quick. Sip of water. Well, we get ourselves all set for the diamond ring. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Hello, Ray. How are you?
Don't harass the talent.
Do you need me for a voiceover when I'm done here?
I was gonna check when you were done. Actually.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm done at noon. So,
No, okay.
okay. Yes.
Mind if I just watch?
Yeah, just
Hang
watch.
out if you like. Yes.
Are you not rolling? I thought you were rolling.
We're
Raise it.
rolling.
Yes. No, this is live.
It's
Yes,
part of
it's a
the
live
show.
stream.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Ray's what
Come
Ray-
on in, anytime,
I didn't
Ray.
interrupt. He stopped.
Ray creates many of the promotions, and he likes to come to me to use my expertise in voiceover work, and so it's anytime I see him lurking around, it's like,
You know what he
for a
wants. He
voiceover.
doesn't say hi.
Doesn't say hi. No, nothing. It's like, no. How's your day going? Nothing like that. It's just I know that he's gonna be holding a script in 45 minutes that I'll have to read. Listen, we are indeed gonna get to some diamonds here on a 1/2 carat men's ring in 10 karat yellow gold. 478.39 looks like it's a clearance price. We have it at 597. Some of these prices have dropped
Well,
a
yeah,
little bit.
that's since it was scheduled
Yeah.
at about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so it's
Because I send out the request
Yeah.
earlier before I leave the day before, but they don't actually get around to
Right.
scheduling it, and that's when the price goes in.
so 478 beats 597, so that's what you're gonna get. Size 10, which is what I wear, and it's perfect fit. Technically a 9 3/4, but that would have to be custom done by a jeweler. Size 10 fits perfectly, so you don't need to worry about that. And he's getting a half carat of diamonds. Let me get out of the way so you can see that picture behind me and get my pointer again, because I just want you to see this really is an excellent, excellent shot of what you're going to see in person. You have the 6 main round diamonds in the center, and those are.
They'll give us
Where's
specific.
my? Oh, they don't say the millimeter.
No.
Okay, metal, height. Oh, okay. They are all round brilliant cuts. I'm assuming they're brilliant cuts. They appear to be 54 faceted stones. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 16. Yeah, that does add up. So all the stones are the same size. So there are 24 of them. 50 points is the total weight. And I'm going to assume that they're all the same size because they appear to be the same size. G to H in color, I to I3 clarity. What does that mean? He throws these things out there and lots of times they don't explain. Color is the body color of the stone. Are they white? The scale starts at D, goes all the way through the alphabet. So when you have D, that is colorless. That's perfect. That is unobtainable unless you want to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars more. So E to F we would call near colorless. That's really good. G to H is right there below it. So you really, to the naked eye, are not going to see. This is why I had to ask, are these moisanites or are these diamonds? Because they're that good in the body color. So G to H in color clarity, I to I3. Now, by that definition, I should be able to look at these and see inclusions. And I'm having a really tough time with that. So this is a very high I2 grade. That again, I'm not a trained expert. I would have guessed even better than that. I1 probably, but people with more expertise do actually do this. Is why this I would have appraised. This is a ring I would take and have appraised. You're spending $478. I would want to know the actual retail replacement value for this piece. It's something to always be thinking about, not just because you might want to resell it someday, but because you should have this on your homeowner's insurance policy as a separate rider for retail replacement value. Because if, God forbid, something happens to this, you're not getting this ring again at $478.39. That is definitely not going to happen. It's a one and done for us. The fact is, it's a half carat in weight. That's the perfect carat weight. If you have more than that, sometimes it's a little, if there is such a thing as too flashy, it's too much. I had a chance to see some of the diamond pieces of jewelry in an exhibit that Elvis Presley used to wear. And yeah, they were blinged out like this. That works if you are a lounge lizard in Vegas or if you are an up-and-coming musician of the younger set today. They can get away with wearing that. I'm a 55-year-old guy. I can't get away with wearing that with the conservative attire that I'm traditionally in. So this I can get away with. But yet, that young up-and-coming musician could still get away with wearing it. The business person could get away with wearing it. This is one of my cousins is a banker, and he just posted a picture in the family chat yesterday. They had a group picture of him and some of the other employees with the CEO of their bank that he works for. And you never would know this guy is the CEO of a major bank in Texas just looking at how he's dressed. And then, I'm nosy and blowing the picture up, and then I got to his hand, it's like, there's the giveaway right there. Even though he was very casual in the picture, he had on a diamond ring that obviously said, yeah, I'm a successful CEO banker. So that's the kind of giveaway that he had, and that probably is his signature piece ring. It's probably the ring that he has been wearing ever since he got it, and that's his signature style. Well, you don't need to be in that tax bracket. You could be the new employee there. You could be the up-and-comer. When you're wearing a ring like this, it just says success. And sometimes there's a subtlety to saying success that, well, again, using that example, that banker CEO was doing. in a very subtle way just by wearing that ring. Still very casual, very comfortable, but that ring is making the statement. And that's maybe the gift that you want to give this holiday season. Diamond rings are an interesting thing for the men because there are a lot of guys who would never buy this for themselves. But if they're given it as a gift, they're going to love it and they're going to wear it forever. And this will be on his hand every day for the rest of his life. And sometimes we rely on others to give us those gifts that we do really appreciate and we treasure and we will wind up wearing for the rest of our lives. And a diamond ring for a lot of guys falls into that category. Many men are just going to look at $500. Let's just call it $500. $478.39 on clearance. Regular is $597. It's actually closer to $600. And they're going to say, oh, I have other uses for that money. I don't need a diamond ring. But yet, once he has it and he sees the reaction that he gets to it, and oh my gosh, wow, this is turning heads. This is something that, you know, a stranger just complimented me on. That changes his tune all of a sudden. And now, next time he walks through a store that has a jewelry display case, he's going to stop and he's going to look and going to say, oh, wait a minute, that would look nice with my diamond ring that I got for Christmas, for Hanukkah, birthday, whatever the occasion. But it took that someone to give him that gift, to take that initial step to say, I think this would look good on you. I like the size. I like the low profile. I have a tendency to wear, especially at work, which is the opposite of my regular life. When I'm at home, I have short sleeves on all the time, but at work, I always have long sleeves on. And so I like things that can go through the sleeves. I'm putting my sweater on, not going to get caught, not going to get tangled up in anything. Same thing with my watches. I like a lower profile. So it is great if you're wearing long sleeves. It's not going to catch on anything. And just the aesthetics of the ring all being round stones. Round stones, let me show you again. These are classics. This is your setting. These are the prongs that are holding the stones in place so they are strong and secure in their setting. You don't visibly see them as much along the channel on the outside because those are set differently. But these are prongs set in the center. But anyway, what I'm looking at is the fact they're all round in shape. Round-shaped diamonds are classics. Round-shaped stones have been in style forever and will frankly be in style forever. So if you want to give a gift that he's going to have and enjoy forever, then this is it. And you look at the yellow gold setting. The stones are in white. The setting itself is in yellow gold. That is a great size, a great design, and the price now, since it is on clearance for whatever reason and under $500, our price that we were ready to present this at was $597.99, which is still excellent, still great, but it's a lot better at $478.39. And so you can give a diamond gift this holiday season for that special gentleman in your life. And I can tell you that he will appreciate it. And you're going to appreciate the fact that you're not spending a ton of money on it. So if you want to get that first gift for him, and maybe he's at that age where he's ready for some nice fine jewelry. You know, when they were a younger set, mentality's a little different. You don't quite need a piece of jewelry like this. Well, you get to that point in your life where you realize, okay, it's time to have some nice things, and it's time to have a nice diamond ring. It might be the only one he ever owns in his life. That's fine. Didn't cost you a ton of money. He'll have it forever. It's gold and diamonds. This has inherent value that it will hang on to forever. This is not something you need to worry about years from now if you're going to hang on to its value. It could possibly even be a family heirloom. This could be in the family for generations to come. It's the kind of ring that design-wise is going to stand the test of time. Those are really nice stones. Again, I know it said GH color, I2, I3 clarity. Have it appraised. I would be very curious to see what an appraiser says about those. They looked to be even better than that. And that's already a good grade, but it looked even just a little bit higher than that. Okay. We have more for the men, the theme of the show. Oh, a bunch of things just arrived out here. Where'd they come from?
Yes.
Oh.
I thought we'd kind of finish on those. If you want.
I'm seeing these for the first time.
If you see anything that we have to do, we can do that, though.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
We just had some extra items here brought in. What are we up to now? We're up to the Oh, okay. Black diamonds. Oh, I like this. I don't have a single black diamond in my wardrobe, and I have admired black diamonds for a long time. This is in silver. It is a carat. 1 carat of black diamonds. Comes a half carat on the last ring. This is 1 carat. Your price is $119.99. I don't know of the last time I ever saw a 1 carat diamond ring for $119. That's in a price point that is just never happens for genuine diamonds. Now I want you to see the sparkle that you're actually getting out of black diamonds. Now let me just, I like to take these shows that we do here in the live stream and sometimes explain in a little bit more detail what some of these things are, because if you think of a diamond, you think of a white stone. If you were to ask your friends and neighbors what color is a diamond, I think that was a weird question, but they would all say white. You know, many of you probably do, they can be yellow, they can be blue, red, green, any number of different colors. Black is one of them. This is still chemically, physically a diamond. There's just enough of a chemical change, and for the life of me, the element is escaping me right now, that makes them black in color. They are still diamonds. They are still a 10 on the hardness scale. They are still valuable stones that you're getting. You just happen to be getting a carat of them for $119.99. Not necessarily, let me get my other diamond ring here just to show you. Remember when I was talking about the CEO of the bank, when I was showing you this, and this looks like the kind of thing that was on that individual in the picture that my cousin had. I'm not saying the banker, CEO, is going to be wearing a black diamond ring. However, again, going back to watching a lot of business shows on TV, a lot of these, when they interview these CEOs of these tech companies now, this new money, this Silicon Valley, Austin, Texas, the 20-somethings that are already worth 7 figures, God bless them. Many of them are not wearing this. This is what it's going to be that they wear. So this is where you, if you're buying gifts, need to think about the guy in your life. Would he better relate to the old school CEO of a bank, or would he relate more to the tech startup multimillionaire? This is that younger feel. Now, not that there isn't crossover, because there is, but this is more typically what you're going to see as that very successful piece for a younger person. Now, all of that said, we live in a world where fashion is no longer coat and tie. You watched my show Tuesday night, you saw me in a full suit, tie, dress shirt, everything. That's my usual attire. If you're a lawyer, that's your usual attire. Outside of that, you don't see a lot of it anymore. You don't see a lot of people wandering around in a full suit. So if they're wearing things like this to work, or they're at home on a Zoom call all day, this is the kind of ring that's maybe better suited for those individuals. First off, you're going to save a lot of money. It's only $119 as opposed to $500, partially because it's in silver, partially because they're black diamond, a little bit more common than a G to H color eye clarity white diamond. So a little bit less expensive to shop this way. So that's why you need to think for yourself, who's the guy you're buying this for, and what's he going to prefer. There are 45 black diamonds in every ring. 1 carat is the total carat weight. These will, let's see again, 10 on the hardness scale doesn't give, there's the size 1.6 millimeters. So this does tell me every single one of these is just over 1.5 millimeters. They're fully cut, fully faceted diamonds. As in fact, you can see the light bouncing off of all of the facets on each and every one of these beautiful black diamonds. Another highly rated item. This, after 20, I think it's 22 reviews, 20 reviews, is still at 4.7, which, you know, the more reviews you get, the less likely you are to stay at that perfect 5 rating. There's always that one person there pulling it down. But just reading some of these, and these are recent too, these are all from December. Bought this for my husband, additional bonus, it fits me too. Who said that? Peter, verified user, love that. Looks great in person, and the black diamonds appear to be good quality. Finished under gallery. Thank you for doing my job. I should have mentioned that. It hasn't finished under gallery.
Thanks, Peter.
Yeah, thank you. This is a really good looking ring. Definitely recommended. Next one, great looking ring, plenty of sparkle, recommended. Next one, and again, these are all recent. Beautiful ring, diamond sparkle like black stars.
Ooh.
I like that.
Archibaldo's very poetic.
Who was it? Archibaldo. Very nice. Ring is very comfortable to wear. Looks very handsome on the hand. Bought this ring for my son-in-law.
She's keeping it.
She
got the wrong size.
I love Pamela. Bought this for my son-in-law. Bought the wrong size, 10 instead of 11. I'm keeping the 10. Well done. That's
Get
the thing.
another one for your son-in-law,
Yeah.
man.
I know. Get one for him. Classy ring for a man who doesn't like. Okay, and she brings up a good comparison. I'm going to use these names.
Both
here.
of those.
Yeah.
Yes.
David Yurman or John Hardy, two designers who have jewelry in very high-end department stores. That big Dallas-based department store, they sell their jewelry. The Fifth Avenue Saks, they sell their jewelry. So very good comparisons to Yurman and Hardy, both with this ring. They're actually excellent comparisons. Because they do, and listen, if you had one of those names on this ring, this is now a $1,500, $2,000 ring. And so you can see that there's someone just said nice ring, someone bought it last summer, excellent Father's Day gift. So whatever the occasion, whether it's for dad for Father's Day, for a husband, ladies for you, no reason. What sizes do we have actually? Let me see what we,
Let's see, let me get up there.
10, even sizes, 10, 12, 14.
Yeah.
10, 12, 14. So if you are one of those sizes, this is a size 10 sample, fits me perfectly, you can buy true to size, then by all means take advantage of this price point, because at $119 to join that 1 carat club, that doesn't happen very often, to see a carat of diamonds for $119 and to get such a really good looking ring. Our website, I'm just gonna give a plug to our website here for a second, because even though we're doing this on streaming, TikTok and all that, Instagram, Facebook, if you've never had a chance to look around the website, we have, must be a half dozen different images of this ring that you can look at on the website. So if you want to see more pictures, go to the website. Item number is 8728198. You can look at the pictures, you can read reviews, you can see what others have had to say about it, because our website is full of information on all of the products that we offer. So I do my best, I try and explain the items in great detail, but if you ever need more information, shoplc.com is where you want to go. And listen, if you haven't downloaded our app, do it. We have a fantastic app. There's a feature on the app called Fast Buy. If you're ever watching the live show, right now, what are they selling right now in the live show? Doorbuster hairbrush, I think.
Live TV, they are. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
the Opatra hairbrush, $59.99. That thing's really come down in price. Wow. Anyway, but yeah, $59.99 right now. That used to be a lot more. There's a feature called Fast Buy, and if you wanted to buy that from television, you literally would click one button, and it's on the website too. I forget that it's also on the website. So it's a feature you can have on the website or you can have on the app, and it basically allows you to cut the line. So all those people on the phone going through the automated system, any other way to shop, they're waiting. They're taking all this time, and you click one button, your order's in. So activate that feature. You have to activate it. It's not something that automatically happens. You have to make a point to activate that feature. So we are moving on. So get
We
the
got this beauty. So we're
black
gonna stay with
diamond
diamonds.
behind the screen.
Let's do it.
Oh, listen. Now we're staying in diamonds, but we're moving into a whole nother league. You know what? Let me introduce this here first. 1 carat of diamonds, because the price for natural champagne diamonds is so good. $299.99 for natural champagne diamonds, and that's the key word to this. Every one of these stones, and there are only 12 of them. Look at the size of them. 12 natural champagne diamonds, and you're buying this for how much?
Yeah.
This should be $1,000. It's $299.99. For those that don't know why this is such a big deal, the black diamonds, the white diamonds I just showed you, they probably had some form of a treatment to help the color along. Most gems do. Speaking of our website, you go to our website, there's full disclaimers that explain all the different treatments that gemstones can go through, from dyeing to heating and irradiation. There's a very, very long list of treatments that most gems go through. What you have here are natural diamonds. That champagne color is 100% natural. The sparkle and the brilliance you see out of these stones is happening naturally. Obviously, faceting helps that, but there's nothing in these stones that has affected the color at all. The reason this is a big deal is the mine that was producing these diamonds. All gems, all diamonds, everything comes from a mine of one form or another. And the gems came from a mine called the Argyle Mine. This was in Australia, past tense, was. The mine is closed. In fact, they're in the process now of covering the land, reclaiming the land, and doing whatever they're going to do with the land. So there will never, ever, ever be another diamond mined out of that mine. And it has been the only reliable source for natural champagne diamonds. Now, hopefully someday, another source will come up. It's possible. Diamonds are not rare in the sense that they're a single source stone. There are some gems that are. Diamonds we have found in the United States in many different areas. But natural champagne, that was as close to a one source as you get. And that mine is now closed. So what happened to the price of diamonds now that that mine is done? Well, that is to be determined. We don't know yet. Diamond pricing in general has been going up. Now, I just read the other day that it looks like it's stabilizing, maybe going down a little bit. But that's regular treated white diamonds. The natural champagne diamonds is going to be a different story, and the history book's not written on that just yet. But to own a 1 carat diamond ring, 1 carat of natural champagne diamonds for $299, we have an inconsistent pricing again on this. I just noticed that. This time the other way around, though.
Let me get on that.
Okay, so website says one thing, our screen says another thing.
I'm on it. Let's see.
You're going to get the lowest price no matter what, so don't worry about that. Because if it says $199 there, it's $199. Either way, the way this network operates, which is why, and again, I do want to point out too, whatever price we're promising you here, that's the price you're going to get. Okay, so it says $199, $199. If you leave items in your shopping cart, because we've had people with this issue before, and they'll put something in their shopping cart, walk away, forget about it, and then they'll go back the next day, and all of a sudden, wow, the price just changed. That can happen. Prices do change, which is why it's always important that if you see something you like and you like that price, that yes, you get it in your shopping cart, and you check out ASAP. So you're locking in that price. Because especially on Fridays, this will happen a lot tomorrow. We have items that you'll see tomorrow for $9.99 that right now on the website are going to be $14.99 or $19.99 higher amounts. And if you don't buy them then and there on Friday at that price, they will go back up. So don't be surprised when items in your shopping cart all of a sudden have changed in price. This is a momentary situation here that we're resolving right now. I'm telling you it's going to be $199.99. But again, get it in your shopping cart, check out. Or actually, the easiest thing here, again, sold 109 is the number that you're going to put into the chat bar, and then someone will reach out to you to get that. But we'll get it corrected on the website as well. Anyway, so just a little side conversation. But carat of natural diamonds. So the source, the mine, as I was mentioning, closed, done deal. So to buy a carat of diamonds, even at $299, mind blown. Because anytime you can buy a carat of diamonds, and I don't care if it's in silver, what is this? This is in rhodium and platinum over sterling silver. Whether it's in silver or gold or anything, if it's under $1,000, that's like the price point where you want to be saying, okay, I need to think about this seriously. When it gets down to $299, are we good?
I see what happened. They only lowered the price on one size, but we'll get them to.
Oh, okay. They dropped the price on one size. There are other sizes though. Size 10 is what we are having the conversation on right now. There is an 11, a 12, a 13, and a 14. No matter which size you need, we're going to get you that price of $199.99. So don't worry about that. But yeah, to get a carat of diamonds at $299.99, this should be a $1,200 ring anyplace else. And you're getting it today for under $200, which is so exceptional. And look, even on this shot here. Oh, and something else I want to point out, because we haven't had this come up yet. The markings, I was talking earlier about markings inside of a ring. D, D Joy and 925. What does that mean? Well, the D/Joy is delivering joy. That is our company marking. If you ever see that on a ring, that's our jewelry. That's something we made. That is how we identify our jewelry. 925, that's a silver marking. We mentioned that earlier. But that's one of the reasons why this is $299 and not $1,300. We made these. At our factory, at our facility in Jaipur, India, we have diamond setters. And I watched them when I visited this factory some years ago. All the diamond setters are in their own room. Everything is sectioned off, for lack of a better term. You have rooms devoted to different things. All the diamond setters are in one room. And that is their area of expertise. So after the ring is cast, after the ring has come out of the mold, it's in sterling silver, they're ready to start setting these diamonds. Now imagine, you have 12 stones for every one of these. Your sole job is to place one at a time every one of those diamonds. I wouldn't be able to do it probably 3 times, and I'd say, that's it, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. Because the work is so very, very fine. You're working many times through magnifiers with small tools and devices to set every one of these diamonds. Now, at any point along the way, we counted about 7 different steps where the ring is touched or handled by a different person. And at any point, if they realize, oh, we have a mistake here, it goes back to wherever that mistake was made. They'll fix it and then back through whatever steps to get it to eventually the finished product. So there's a lot of quality checks along the way. Are we perfect? No, no one is. Things still slip through the system. But with 7 different people along the way that all have the ability, and they're told, please do speak up, to raise their hand and say, we made a mistake back here, that's some great peace of mind knowing that you've got a really, really, really good team on the other side of the world behind each and every one of these pieces. And having had a chance to meet them and to work with them and to get to know them, I'm still in touch with a lot of them even all these years later. You know how it is, sometimes you meet people and you know you're friends on Facebook or something, talk a couple times and then never hear from them again. A lot of these people I'm still in touch with, and they are amazing individuals, very talented, that can do this. And at this price of $299 or $199, that's yours, $199 right now. By the way, when we give you prices on the live streams, 24 hours is it 24 hours?
Till 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so 24 hours, a little bit over that, I guess, technically. These prices are valid. And then again, as I said earlier, all bets are off. So take advantage of these deals right now. Thank you, by the way, to all of you who are watching, who have taken the time to like our TikTok or our Instagram or our Facebook now. Shop LC is what you want to look for. And so you can always be advised of the deals that we have and things that are going on. A plug for myself, Shawn Wilsie. You can find me on social media as well. I'm on all the different TikToks.
You're fun too.
And all the.
You have fun.
I try and post. We've had some amazing sunsets where I live lately, and so I've been posting a few sunsets on my Instagram. I don't do a lot on Facebook anymore, but a lot on Instagram.
And your guard dogs.
The guard dogs, yeah, the guard dogs. Vicious beasts. State of Texas identifies these as vicious animals, and they're the most harmless thing ever. I'm looking for the ring here. They got their Christmas pajamas though, and so they're looking very cute in their little
so cute.
Christmas jammies. And also, don't forget, I have my podcast that I do called "Are We on the Air?" It's all about this industry. It's about the TV shopping industry, and slowly we're also progressing into more topics like live streaming.
The latest one is a little risque, I must say.
Risky, yes. It's gotta be honest. I give a warning because it's when a certain men's publication in the 1980s decided that hey, we can do the TV shopping thing, so they started selling watches on TV. Anyway, I would love to. One of our competitors, they did a, speaking of risque, very risque show about 6 years ago at midnight on Saturday nights. I would love
After
to
dark.
talk about that after dark, but even I'm not sure I want to tackle that subject, so we'll leave it at that.
Typical,
No.
per se.
Oh man. The woman that hosted it did just an amazing job.
was
I mean,
good.
a topic that just Kimberly Wells, I'll give her a plug. I mean, she's an amazing woman, and she took a very difficult topic and handled it very well. So I do applaud her for that. About 2 hours ago, Stephanie said we were supposed to have some white buffalo on the show, and I don't know what happened to it. And I was so disappointed because I love this stone. We did on Sunday, I think it was, on TV, again on the TV end of things, Shop LC, a white buffalo stone event. And these pieces are amazing. I don't know, well, it must have gotten aired because we do have a size that is sold out, so it must have gotten aired at some point. Your price is I'm going by what that says. That says $119.99. That says $139. $119 is lower than $139. So I'm going to tell you it's $119.99. Let me get out of the way. You gotta look at this. Now remember to actually, let me get back in the way. What you see on this picture is different than what I have here. And that's the way these are going to be. No two of these will be exactly like the picture on the website is going to be different than what I have here. Because this is white buffalo stone. The ring is artisan crafted, completely made by hand, one at a time. And the detail that is carried through on each and every one of these. If you love our Southwest style jewelry, if you love anything that is just truly and distinctly American in its style and its ideas, then you have to take advantage of one of these rings because they are amazing. The quality that has gone into each and every one of them. The detail that has gone into each and every one of these pieces. Now, I just wanted to see if I could find, it's Nevada where it is mined, and I can't remember where in Nevada the actual
I'll
mine
see if I can find
is.
some.
If you can find that, Stephanie, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I could swear in one of the documents that I saw that these were mined in Nevada.
I know they're there somewhere now. But- all right, let's see.
We're gonna see if we can dig that up. It's a turquoise, it is what it is. And the stone is distinctly American in the fact that whereas a lot of turquoise can be mined around the world. You can find turquoise in Egypt, you can find turquoise in Afghanistan, you can find turquoise in Mexico, a lot of different places. This is really a distinctly American fine white buffalo, and it is similar to a turquoise, chemically very similar to turquoise. Did you find it?
I found some. I won't really know until that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let's see.
I
Hopefully,
thought I had the document saved in my iPad.
there's
I
something right there.
didn't. Oh,
Might not be-
that's it. Yes, that is it. Because I still not sure how you pronounced it. So Tonopah, Nevada, however it is. And it is the Audison family that in 1993 first discovered this stone at the Dry Creek mine. And it was initially thought to be a variation of turquoise due to its very similar veiny properties. And chemically, it is very similar to turquoise. I just think that looks like a cool place. Very remote. Obviously, there's part of some machinery there. And the mine shaft as it exists or existed. And there's some examples. You can see that on your screens. That's more of the rough, unfinished. And then once they've polished it and shaped it into cabochons, it really doesn't change much from the rough form. This is natural. They never need to treat these stones. And so you have this black and white variation from the, oh wow. I'm seeing this for the first time. Let me back up a little bit so I can watch this with the rest of you.
I don't know how long this is.
Holy cow,
It's
is
out there,
that
go ahead.
remote? And there's the mine shaft, it looks like. There's an individual. The drone is coming in on this person who is, what are they doing? Okay, they're mining the stones. And that is, yep, that's the rough. Those are the mining implements that are used. This is about as primitive as you get, and that's, I think, why I love this. Yeah, there's a member of the family, Tony. I have seen his picture on social media there. And that is how remote this area is. And this is a family-owned mining operation. Those are the kind of vehicles that you use. Incidentally, I can tell you, because I visited mines in India, that is how you get to a lot of gemstone mines. You know, it's not like, okay, you get on the freeway and it's the second exit past McDonald's, if only it were. These are very remote areas that many times do take machinery like this to get to these remote areas. Now what's unusual here is the fact that this is all natural. As you look at those veins and you look at that detail, you can see how this is precisely, exactly what you wind up seeing in this ring. So as this family is mining this stone, and it's been going on like, what, 30 years now, I guess, and they find these bits of rough. Now, not everything, obviously, not all of that is going to wind up in the gems. They have to pick the areas from that rough that are indicative of actually being white buffalo, because it's always going to be embedded in the host rock, and that rock many times has a lot of elements that just, it's not the stone, and so they have to discard all of that. And then, and I'm just seeing if there's anything else here. Looks like that is, oh, there's Las Vegas, okay.
Okay.
And then we go to Vegas and we have a good time after we've
We don't have to.
collected our gemstones. I'm on board for that. But, oh, and, okay. And there, again, that's more of the cutting, but I was, in fact, I was talking about how they
okay.
reduced this down, so now they're cutting it.
Is that at their own house? They go back to their
That
house?
looks,
and
I
do
did
that?
not realize that was their house. I was told about this, I didn't know. I think now I understand the segue to Las Vegas, that yes, they're taking this basically to their house to do all of this. And that, see, now that looks a lot more like what we're seeing here.
That's
So
so
that is from that rock, from that
Alright.
rough, I love things like this.
Me too.
You wind up with this incredible gemstone. So obviously they condense down into 5 minutes what is months of work of getting the stone, getting the rough, and then taking it home to cut and form into shape into these pieces. Do I have a size of these? I know we're pressed for time, but I want to see how big these stones are. See
Oh,
if it
the
mentions.
size, yeah, and we have, I've talked with our team, the size, all the sizes on the diamonds were lowered, this has been
Oh,
back
okay.
down to 119.
Good, so you are gonna get 119. There was an event price obviously on this and it went back to regular, now we've taken it back to the event price. It's a 25 by 15 millimeter stone, and as we saw in that video, there was not a lot that they were cutting from these big pieces that could wind up being a 25 by 15 millimeter stone. So that is a significant piece. That is a big piece of white buffalo, and it's hard to tell from that shot. Well, actually, you can kind of see. This is a very thick piece. This is about 3/16 of an inch thick. Many times the setting can be misleading. It's going to look like the gem is really thick, but maybe
Sorry, John.
maybe it only fills up. That's still to come. Maybe. I don't know. We're pressed for time here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oops, okay.
There we go. But many times the setting is misleading. So you might have half of this filled with gemstone, and then the bottom half is just empty. This is almost all filled with gemstone. So it's raised up just enough so it's not touching your finger, because that would get heavy and that would get uncomfortable. But most of that is that thick, 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 beautiful piece of white buffalo. Stephen, howdy indeed. Just asked for the way to see the items shown earlier in the show. I just tuned in. All of these shows get archived. And so what you're going to be able to do, because we only have like 5-6 minutes remaining here, and then Ray's already told me I'm going to do a voiceover, so I have to go do that. But all these shows get archived, so you'll be able to go to, what's the easiest way to find the archive shows?
Live stream tab on shoplc.com.
Live stream tab on shoplc.com.
Yep.
And then you can just at your own pace, scroll through. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch the whole thing. You can bounce around if you would like. And so, how long does it take till they get archived? I never thought about
About
that.
an hour.
About an
It's
hour.
about an hour, so
Okay.
these are all the ones.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of all archived there with Hunter and Jessica and Becky,
It's been a while
obviously.
since you've done it.
Heather. Yeah, I haven't been here in a week or so, a couple weeks maybe. Dion.
Well, we do 2 a day, so it takes it.
And they're me and a couple of them, 14 days ago, 15 days ago, Chris, Lauren. So on shoplc.com, go there, and they all run about 2 hours in length. Ours today's a little shorter because we had a late start, but that's on us. So. And thank you, Stephen, for joining us. How did Stephen join us? How did he find us? Was that
He
Facebook?
was on Facebook.
Facebook. So thank you, Stephen, for that. But yeah, I'm wasting time here. We should probably try and squeeze in one more
Oh, do you
thing.
want to do the stacker ring or the cross? That's
Let's
what
get
I
to the
was-
cross.
okay.
We flashed the cross. It wouldn't be fair then to not present that. So
I-
and I love this.
Yeah, I've scanned in everything that we didn't get to, so made it
Okay.
easy for people to shop.
So everything will have been scanned in, so it's easy for you to get to those items. I don't know what I did with. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had to show this cross because this is a work of art, is what this is. This is beautiful.
I think a guy could wear this.
A guy could absolutely wear this. I would wear this in a second. I've always loved denim shirts ever since, I don't know, somewhere in the 1990s when I bought my first denim shirt. I love denim shirts. I would totally wear this with one of my denim shirts. Even just a white t-shirt, this would be great. So yeah, a guy could wear this. This is priced at $199.99 based on the website. We'll see if it changed when we had this loaded in.
Yeah.
$199. We're consistent on this. So $199.99 on this cross. I'm holding this here on the display just so you can see because the gemstones start right here. Here's the back. That's all
Do
the
you
chain
still
on
have
the
a
back.
vamp pricing
But
on
it
that?
does.
Because that's what it was.
Oh,
So that'll
yeah.
work.
This is event
That's
pricing
what
you're
it'll
getting.
go to.
So they've kept the event pricing in play. This is going to go up by $100. So the event pricing is still in play on this. Let me set this aside because this, man, a few minutes. There's so much to say here, obviously, on something like this because there's two other types of turquoise here, which I love and don't get the exposure I think they deserve. Everything's Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty. Great, like it, love it. But Blue Moon turquoise in this piece, Royston turquoise, I believe, as well in this. So you've got a couple different types of turquoise, one there, one here. Obviously, white buffalo. So I'm just going to go down my list here so I don't miss something. There's 3 Blue Moon turquoises that are 8 by 4 to 10 by 6 millimeter. There's 2 more that are 8 by 6 millimeter. Then there's a third grouping that is 5 millimeter, 2 stones. Then we get to the white buffalo, 9 stones that are 7.5 to 10 by 6 millimeter. Then another 6 stones that are 5 to 7 millimeter. Then we get to the Royston turquoise, 2 stones 8 by 6 millimeter in size. 2 more stones that are 5 millimeter in size. And then that is it. It looks like 4 other stones tossed in that are not identified on this carat 30. Bottom line is a lot of gemstones that are in this piece. The Royston turquoise and the Blue Moon turquoise. It's just this is the Blue Moon, that's the Royston. They're incredible examples of turquoise that are under the radar. In Santa Fe and Southwest style jewelry, they're very, very popular, but they don't get the exposure, at least on this network, that Sleeping Beauty turquoise does. Each one of these has its own little fingerprint. They're all unique. They all have their own elements. Sleeping Beauty, you know, is a turquoise that is stabilized, has that uniform blue color. Here you have, every piece is going to be unique. No two are exactly alike. What you have will be the same layout on every piece, but that exact pattern will vary on each one. All in silver. 18-inch long neck piece in sterling silver. There is 2 inches of extension chain on this, so that 18 can actually go up to 20 inches in length, so it's got a little bit of extra room on there. You are going to get free shipping on this, and yes, a guy could absolutely wear this. So the show is themed around items for him. Ladies, you could wear this. A guy could wear this just as easily. So if you do want to take advantage of this price point, now again, there are items we didn't get to, which have been scanned in, so they're easy to shop now. So you can check those out. There were some knives, some bracelets we didn't get to, another ring that we didn't get to. I usually say we'll do them this afternoon, but I'm not going to be here. Lauren's going to be here this afternoon. I'm going to be on the TV side of things with Loretta. We're going to be in the kitchen. We have an air fryer and some other things coming up. So I hope you'll join me on television, but also get that smartphone out because you'll want to watch Lauren as she is right here this afternoon on this Thursday from 2 to 4 Central Time. So please keep her company this afternoon. And thank you to all of you who've been with us on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, all the different forms of social media. Please like Shop LC on their social media so then you can always get the updates when we do go live, because we'll be doing this again in just a couple hours. Have a great day, everyone.
Sorry, y'all. That's my hand. That's me. Okay. We're not done yet. Alright. We are down there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Too much good stuff, we couldn't get to it.
I know, didn't get to everything.
Alright, let me save
Shoot.
that, and I love that blue moon.